Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a brand new series with Infection-Free Zone. I'm going to start a brand new series because with all the updates that come out regularly, sometimes they mess with the save games a bit. You can still play with them, but I don't really like it that things get messed up or all of a sudden most special buildings where you can get like fuel and stuff are removed and they all just have a normal question mark over them. I don't really like that. So we're gonna start a whole new game. I'm gonna make a series of episodes shortly after each other, so that we can play with basically one version of the game or maybe one extra, and then hopefully I can make a pretty long series and show a lot about the game. That's what we're gonna do, but first of all let me show you the roadmap. This is the roadmap that we are currently in. So there will be story chapter scientists, there should be additional story chapters, there should be a no story mode, which we can have, there's custom events, there should be land elevation, explosions, squad equipment, huntable animals, those kind of things. So they're still going to be adding a lot, so expect a lot more from this game, and there are regular updates already. Now I thought it would be nice this time if we don't just start anywhere on the basic things, but if we go to a town in the Netherlands, and I've loaded up a map, I've checked it out for a little bit to see how good or bad it is, and I think it's quite okay. So we're going to start here. As you can see here, this used to be a densely populated area. The difficulty might be very high. Are you sure you want to continue? Oh yes. We're also going to do the tutorial events because they give us a lot of nice stuff. This is the infraction-free zone of Utrecht. No, we're gonna call this the Patmos Posse zone. This is where we are safe, so there we're gonna go. We'll leave everything as it is, that's all fine, and there we're gonna go. Let's hit this area and see what we can do. And we should now be able to place our own headquarters, which can already be a big bonus, because if we take a relatively large building, not too large, but relatively large, you get the ability that you can have more squads than when you pick a small building, and we also get some extra storage space and already some extra living spaces. So determining the starting place or location and where you're going to build and stuff can already influence your game, and starting with a slightly bigger building than when, for instance, you play in like Templin or something, can really help you get off with a good start. Now, it does not change that much, of course, because you still have to build all the other structures and things like that. But we're going to skip this clip. If you want to see that, just check on my other videos and you can find it there. And now we have to select a headquarters. Look at this. This is densely populated. There's a lot of stuff. There's also quite a few very big buildings. Hospital here, so there's a supermarket, the hair hub. Could well be, since I am from the Netherlands, that sometimes I will start to name some stuff in Dutch, which is a thing that I do sometimes, so I hope I won't do that too often. Now we have to find a nice starting place. Whoa, these are big buildings. We're not going to start in here. You can see the storage capacity and living quarters. Living quarters 27. If we start in this, it's also 27. So if we start in this building, we will only use a part of it, and that's not really what I want. So all we have to do now is find a nice place where we can actually get started. And I'm actually looking for a place where there's a couple of these high rises, which seem to be right here. This could be an interesting place. There's water here, so if we build something like a wall here, we're already easily defended. And we have a bigger building for storage, maybe. This one, not so sure about. This is also a nice lane. If we start here, we already get quite a nice storage area. So yeah, there's a lot of high rises here, and I like that. This is also interesting because here we have a lot of farmland. Buildings attached to each other, which makes it easy for defensive things. And with these small buildings we can just remove and get like the stuff for it, the stones and things like that. So that could be interesting. I think actually I'm going to start right here somewhere. I'm going to start in this building, 22 living spaces. And then, yes, we're just gonna try it from here. Alright, let's pause the game straight off, and let's see what they have to say.
Operator, this is first squad leader. We made our way out. The neighborhood looks deserted. We'll have to scavenge the nearby buildings for any useful resources.
Will do.
Okay.
Alright, look for food, hit the V button, so at least we can see what's out there. Are there special buildings? Yes, there are. Very good. Alright, first things first. Let's get an extra squad. So that we have 2. And now we're going to tell these squads to basically... This one is going to check all these buildings. I'm gonna have this one do these 4. We have to set up the rest of our people, of course. Now we're gonna start by gathering some wood in the area, so that at least we can start some basic construction work. Let's see, there it is. We'll hit max, so that everybody's just gonna do that. After that, oh, no, not wood. I also want to collect some metal, so that we can get some gates going at some point. And of course, we're going to need bricks. Now, there's not a lot of bricks in here, but as soon as these are later on checked, we can demolish those, so that should be okay. Let's unpause for now. So basically, the idea is to use buildings like this in our defensive system, or build the wall straight in front of it. That's probably the best. We can get rid of these things and then maybe make a gate here. So there's a lot of options. We'll just have to see how we can do. For now, let's just make sure we get a lot of buildings checked out. That's for one. And then also get some stuff in so that we can work with that. They already got a lot of cans and stuff, so that's great. There we go. These also, yeah. Oh, the food's rolling in already. There it is.
The crates are in the HQ. We have to think what to scavenge first. It will be best to check some shops or warehouses. We're on the move.
All right. Now we're gonna listen to most of these. Okay. Sometimes they will be very repetitive. So once we get like newcomers in, they will come in and come in and come in. We're not gonna listen to all of them.
I will speak on behalf of the other citizens. Let us go and adapt the buildings to suitable shelters, so we won't spend a single more night underground.
We will do that. Right, yes, we have to get living spaces going. This could already be one for a nice bunch of living spaces. How many can we actually put in here? 47 people. That's already big enough for everybody. So let's build it there. We're not going to build it yet. I'm going to wait with it. We don't even have enough wood. That's why I'm starting to get wood first. But this could be very helpful. Because if they finish this, we can have a lot of living quarters, maybe a storage next to it, and then we'll have a very compact base that we should be able to defend. Now the problem here, of course, is this line of fire. We can't really fire in all directions and stuff now, but once those buildings get cleared, that should be fine. Especially in the beginning, it's interesting to think about where you want to go and how you want to do. So for instance, we can build a nice wall here to defend this whole area. And with all these big structures, we should be off quite good. And there's more here. So this is basically going to be our zone in the beginning. And then from there on, we can see what we can do. We can always incorporate some of the smaller buildings later. We can also incorporate these at some point, maybe. So maybe around the road here, this could be our main base. And then all the big buildings we use. The smaller ones we use for scavenge stuff. So like stones and bricks and things. So that could be a way to make this work. Now they're not really bringing in wood yet, so they're still very busy chopping, but that should be going at a nice pace, and that should be okay. I just hope at some point we can scout far enough to find like cars and things like that, so we can get going with that. But for now, I think this all looks good. Now my mouse wheel is acting up every now and then. Sorry about that. I hope I can make sure that it keeps working well, but should be okay. I think we can also see the first wood come in now. That'll be very helpful, because that means that soon enough we can actually build that house. So that is nice. This one is filled up, so they're gonna get home. Yes, then they will pick that up. And then I will have these guys search these buildings. That will go really fast. And if you hold shift, you can just align orders for them. So now they're going to go here, then they're going to pick the can up, and then they're going to check these buildings. And they will remain with those orders. So they will go back here now, then they will pick up the cans, and then they will start to look at the rest of these buildings. So that's actually quite good. See, there they go. They picked up the one left can, and now they're going to do these buildings. Sometimes it'll appear like they just jump from building to building. See, you don't really see them walking. They just jump. And oh, they're finding nice, good amounts of food. We have food for 3 days now. That's helpful. And then, at least the first day we're going to spend completely on scavenging. On my way. I think tomorrow we'll start building this. That should go relatively fast. There we go. Let's see.
Sir, the sun is getting low. We don't know what's going to happen during the night. We can continue our scavenging operations in the dark, but that will be way more dangerous than waiting until sunrise.
Alright, we're going to continue now.
Carry on.
All the people will come home anyway.
Sir, it is too dangerous for unarmed civilians to work after nightfall. Everyone will return home.
Bye.
Okay, let's be safe.
They're all coming in now. Stop working. Now what I'm gonna do is the following. We need 15 builders. So I'm gonna hit 0, then max there. And then we're gonna max this out. So that everybody will have a job that they have to do. But tomorrow morning, 15 people will start to build this. That should go relatively fast.
There's nothing left.
Now the sun is not under yet, so that's good. And we can keep these guys relatively close to our town here.
Search done.
And let them be.
Clear.
And as soon as the horde comes close, we can just run towards home.
No more to find.
Incoming transmission. Okay.
Chief, there are signs of smoke.
Oh, smoke.
Coming out
Nice.
of a building. I think there might be some people there. I recommend we go and investigate.
Oh, we'll do that.
Let's
Just
investigate.
not right now. We're gonna do it in the morning when there's no more infected around.
Hostiles inbound.
Hostiles inbound. Right there. Okay.
Sir, just saw a group of infected. They might not be aware of our presence yet.
Alright, get ready. We're
Get
not gonna
ready to
hide. We're
fight.
gonna get ready to fight. Alright, let's keep going. They're stationary now. I think these will just come in and then be done. So what we can do with these is go over these small buildings. Once that is done, let me zoom out for a bit so we can actually see the hordes. Once all these small structures are done, we can start tearing them apart for resources. And we need a lot of bricks if we want to get to stone walls. And I always try as soon as we can to go for those stone walls, because they are way stronger than any other walls. So making sure that we can tear some of these buildings down will be helpful. For that, we're gonna need a lot more people in, but that's right now just a matter of
Another
time.
one incoming.
Ah, there's another horde incoming. Let's see where they go and what they're gonna do.
Building clear.
Building clear. Ooh, nice goodies in there.
Clear.
Clear, very good. Let's see.
Going there.
Let's do those small buildings as well, until we see them actually really come close. But I don't see a horde anymore, so that's pretty okay. Although that's also because these guys are wandering away.
Let's do it.
As
Hostiles
soon as
inbound.
they get a bit closer, they might be coming in anyway. So yeah, there they come. This is quite a large group actually. 12 humans, so
Building
we
clear.
should be careful. There's another group.
Another one incoming.
Interesting.
Building clear.
Alright, checking the buildings here. These are also busy with
Another one
that.
incoming.
One horde. There's three hordes now. Oopsie. Should be a bit careful.
Operator.
See what they do. Hopefully they don't get too
Infected
close.
incoming.
Well, they're really good with doing the whole scavenging part right
We're
now,
on the
so
move.
that's very good. We're gonna get a lot of resources in overnight, which is all things that we don't have to do the next day.
Building clear.
Ooh, some nice tools here for farms and stuff. Great.
Reporting. Clear.
They can go to that building if they're completely done with this row. Yeah, it's already the middle of the night. Just 4 hours to go. I don't see any hordes anymore, so they're not that close. But these might be coming in now. So far, usually at the beginning of each night, there will be a group that actually comes for you. So let's head back now.
Waiting orders.
Yeah, there they come. Okay. You guys also go in there, just to make sure that you can fire 2 squads on those people. At least that's what I hope. Yeah, they can do that. See, there's always a horde coming for you. And apparently now they know we're here, so some will now just come running towards you, almost like they target you. That's just how it works. Right, they can go there. This can continue there.
Operator.
There we go. Let's continue. And then as soon as it starts to be daylight again, we're gonna get to this place for the event, because I want those extra people in.
Ready for action.
That can actually be really helpful. These are now bringing in these goodies. Very nice. We already have a bunch of wood now. Hour and a half from now till sunrise. That's good.
Receiving.
Receiving. Alright, I think these can already go right here now. Let's work our way towards this place during the night, and then as soon as it is really day, we can actually completely go there. This is a relatively small group.
Building clear.
clear. Alright, 2 weapons still. We already
Building
found
clear.
a good amount of ammo. And I like that, because we're gonna need
Clear.
so much ammo. Alright, clear. Let's do the 2 buildings, and then they can head to the buildings with the
No more to find.
smoke on it, which is this one.
There's nothing left.
Alright, everybody's going back to work.
Boss, you know that
Ooh.
tall building at... If we get there, we
Clear.
could see much further into the local area.
Is
There's
this the
probably
tall
a lot of
building?
resources there as well.
Okay, good
Yeah,
idea.
that's a great idea. Check it out now.
Do we get like a marker over it? No, it's not like a real mission
We're on the move.
apparently. Okay, on the move. There we go. Let's see what happens now.
This night was easy. There are sure to be some infected around here. We should build some defenses before the next nightfall.
Yeah, we are well defended.
Agreed.
We should be
Let's
fine.
build a wooden tower.
Let's first build a house so that everybody has a place to sleep. I think that might be good. Ooh, there we go.
Chief, done. We found some survivors. They've been living in terrible conditions for the last few years. We could bring them in, but will we be able to feed them?
I don't know. Well, accept them
Bring
in.
them in.
Ooh, and they found a weapon.
No more to find.
Let's do this whole row. No more to find.
Clear.
Oh, they're just gonna do this building. It's quite a big one. Then they can go there. And then the big one. Clear. They're almost ready with the trees, which is good. That means that at least we have some wood. And then I think, yeah, we're gonna get close to the storage capacity at some point. So we should also get a warehouse. So let's build that right there. Yeah, this is going to be a warehouse. Don't see the icon yet, so that might be something not completely working, but hopefully we'll get it there.
Operator, search done.
Search done. Well, that was a quick search, and nothing found in that particular building. Alright, so we walk this way, no cars. Maybe somewhere here or a little further out. Who knows, who knows. I think it's soothing that we live next to a, seems to be a graveyard. Interesting.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready for action.
We're not going to go
Going
all the
there.
way there now. That's a bit too far. Just get in here. Alright, we have 5 extra people now. That is great. I'm actually going to tell these to start tearing down some of these small structures here. The more stuff we can get, the better. And it also helps with a clear line of sight. Now, there's not much in these small buildings, but all little bits help. I think if we destroy 2 of these buildings, we can get a stone wall as a replacement. So that should be okay. And just getting rid of this will help us in the end. I'm just going to tell them to destroy quite a few buildings. Don't actually know if there's a hotkey for something like that, but doesn't say so. Resources obtained. Well, at least we get 1 of each, so we destroy
nothing left.
enough of these small buildings. Should be okay. Nothing left. Oh, both squads are still busy, so that's good. Oh, there's another group of survivors. Cool. Yes, you're welcome. Please join me.
There's nothing. Sir, we've encountered a group of people willing to join us.
Yes, accept.
Send them in.
Please come in.
Reporting.
These are now busy searching this building. Over halfway already, and they found some more ammo. And more ammo. Wow, there's a lot of ammo in there. Alright, 3 people that are not doing anything. Let's max them out with this. And I think these should... This is already maxed out as well, so they should be able to build this
Roger.
warehouse relatively fast. Oh, that will be so helpful. We have living spaces for everybody, I believe, so that should keep everybody happy. Although one is living in the headquarters, and that's usually not too much preferred by them, but
No more to find.
I guess they're not really in a position to make complaints. Let's add all of these to the list. Ooh, some more ammo.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing left. Oh, that's okay. He will have to do some walking once he's done anyway, so let's give him some time for that. This goes fast. Very good. And then soon we have 15 workers free again to do some other stuff.
No more to find.
Really need those bricks though.
Building clear.
So I guess we're gonna put them all on the scavenging business to get all the bricks and stuff. Ooh, this is the wood, yeah. So all the wood has the workers it needs. This one can have one more. So yeah, let's hit max. The metal can still have a lot more. But right now, I'm mostly interested in the bricks. So that we get enough bricks to start some wall constructions. Although gate is also pretty important because a gate can also fire back at the enemy. So, lots of options. We'll have to see. Building adapted, great. So this is now warehouse, although we can't see that. We now have 1,000 warehouse space. That should be good for a while. We have 2 people not really doing anything. Let's get rid of that building. No, I was gonna check something else. Let's see. Yeah, there's 8 in there now. So there should be a couple more people tearing down buildings now. And we already have 5 bricks. We do also need some metal, though. Quite simply, because with that metal, we can start to work on a metal gate, which is way stronger than a regular gate.
There's nothing left.
Oh, really? Is there nothing left? How unfortunate.
Building clear.
Guess we're getting close to the point that everybody will be coming back, and that we have to call it a night. So I think I'm gonna keep these at home already. These can do a little bit of scavenging before nightfall, and then they have to come home too.
Work's done. Head back
There's
to the
nothing
shelter.
left.
Yeah, they should make that in time. And I'm gonna keep them home because the second night could be... Oh yeah. You guys just go in there and stay there. Go into... Yeah, go in there so that we protect both buildings. And then we'll see. These might come in, but these are not too strong. But there were some bigger groups out here. Oh, wow, the icon was there. Haha, that was a little mistake. Now it's at the right place. Nice. Yeah, there's some infected around. But this appears to be also a somewhat smaller group. I'm not too afraid of the smaller groups. And the good thing is we can at least go to speed 2 now, because we just have everybody home at night. And we have a transmission.
Sir, it's almost nightfall. We can already see some infected coming out of their lairs.
Okay,
Horde, spotted!
get ready to defend the zone.
Alright, now this is tough because of the very limited line of sight. So that's the main issue right now. We just have a very limited line of sight.
Horde, spotted!
That's where the walls and stuff come in, but for that we need to tear down quite a couple of buildings. So really have to focus on that. I think I'm gonna get these out of here and make sure that these all start to get rid of some of the buildings. That's probably the best way to get bricks. And we might have to put up some temporary walls and stuff. We have 20 iron and bricks already. Can we already make a metal gate? 20 metal, 8 iron. Yes, we can. Because a metal gate can start shooting, as you can see right here. So, if we build like a metal gate somewhere here, where it's gonna be anyways, this will already start to fire at the enemy, and that will be very helpful. So actually, I'm gonna just place it there. And then tomorrow, I want 5 people
They're trying to get inside.
to completely build this straight off. So that hopefully it's done in a day, although I think it's a little bit too far to walk for them to actually finish it in a day. But if they can, we will have a stronger position here, because these can already fire. We can then put some people behind. Although that's always very tricky, because if it's not a barricaded building like these ones, the enemy can just get in. So we have to be careful. I'm going to put an extra squad in here, because this is the building that gets stacked all the time, and with 2 squads we can do a way better job at fighting them off. I'm also going to get these out and then in so that they refill their ammo. And now we have 2 squads in here that hopefully can fight off the enemy for a bit. Now that could also be a reason to adapt this building first now for something, I don't know what, but maybe an extra living quarters already. simply because then we can occupy this and they can shoot from this building out to that whole area, which can be very helpful.
There are some infected around here.
Yeah, I know there are some infected around. There are a lot of infected around. Now, tearing these buildings down will also help us in the end, because that will give them a more clear line of sight. What else can we already build? Probably just shelter, but we need 64 wood. We have it, and then we have enough living space for a long time. I'm actually going to turn that into a new building, but we'll see how that goes.
Reporting. Ready for action.
Now we have a lot of enemies here, so let's clear this building now. If we just use 2 squads for it, that's usually best. There goes one.
On my way.
I'm gonna tell them to do this whole row, and then this squad is gonna go on recon now. I want to find like a car or something, so we're gonna have them wander around, see how things go. Let's get into a wider perimeter around our base. Uh-oh, transmission.
To all servers, the infected will decline.
Clear.
Citybuilders and rebuild.
Okay. Now, I can do everything here. It will just give the same message. So we're gonna switch channels.
Chief, this is the same transmission we received before, but the signal is even weaker. Our walkie-talkies are not powerful enough for long-range communication. We have to build a large antenna. A local library or university would be a good place to search for information on how to make it work.
Very good.
Reporting.
Okay.
Let's
Now
go
we're
then.
gonna get a bunch of incoming transmissions now, because we found the car and stuff.
Chief, we just found an assault rifle.
Ooh, nice.
This will come in handy against large hordes. Let's just not waste too much ammo on nothing.
True. I'm gonna pause for a second because we're gonna get a
Use
lot
it
of
with
messages.
caution.
And we have some other stuff to
Where are
do.
we going? Chief, we found some seeds in one of the buildings.
Yeah, I
Looks like
thought so.
grain. There were some farming tools as well. Maybe we could use this to start cultivating the land again.
Okay.
Okay, bring that in.
Is this now unlocked or not
We should
yet?
have a place where we can cook meals for our citizens. This will make our people much happier
On my
too.
way.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we can place
Build a
fields.
cookout.
And I want to start with that straight off because we're gonna need a lot of grain, and right now the weather is still good.
We're going to need some metal too. Car wreckages can be a good source. Or we can deconstruct some buildings. Send workers to do that.
Start off with 3 fields. Okay. We
Let's
also
go
have a
then.
lot of workers not doing anything. That's not supposed to be that way. Let's repair this structure. That's good. Let's put...
Sir,
Oh,
we just
man.
found a car that looks drivable. Let's try to make a run again.
Lots of messages. Okay. Well, they
Okay.
should be in the car
Right.
already, probably. Let's get some people to build this house. And that also means that I'm gonna get these 2 out of there. I don't really care about the metal right now. I just want to have this house done soon. Another transmission.
God, I miss driving so much.
Alright, we have the car.
This will help speed up our scavenging. And we can run over the infected if they get too close.
Let's just do a little drive through around the neighborhood. And then they can go check out that building. So that we might be able to find more cars
We'll see.
already. I don't know. Sometimes they're far out. Sometimes they're relatively close. So doing a bit of driving around gives a little bit of layout of the land. Sometimes you can also find
Building clear.
some running around
The place is
survivors.
adapted.
So that could be nice too. Building adapted. Ah, they repaired it. Very good. Let's max this out now, so that we get another living quarters where we can shoot from. That's the main goal right now. Nothing but being able to shoot from that. This is almost done. That's really nice. I think they should be able to fix that in time. Do we find another car yet or something? No, nothing out here. But that's okay. At least we searched and...
Incoming.
Oh, there's infected. They're walking. Now they should get hurt because they are walking during daytime. Oops, there's infected in here. That's not good. They will kill them though. It should be okay. Hopefully they can build this structure too now.
We need backup.
Probably not completely. Because when they can, we can actually have a protected building here. I would love that. How many? We already
Building
have
work done.
47 bricks now. That's cool. Building work done. Ah, this one is done. We'll give them arrows for now, so we save our guns. I actually think we have to improvise a little bit right now. So what I want to do build a brick wall like this. And then we're going to attach one to this building and right here. This is a relatively short wall, but because of this, it completely shields off this entire area. They can either come through this or through this. That will already be very helpful. So this won't be the end border, because in the end I think I want to have these buildings included too. But for now, this is a good way to fix things. Now these are a little bit hurt because of the encounter that they had, but it should be okay. They're getting some books now for knowledge. That's very nice. There's nothing left. That's not a lot. Alright, let's see how these do now. Maybe we should take these out too, by the way. Let's get in there and then check that building.
Going there.
Let's kill those. Now they're almost done with that row of buildings. They're finding a lot of stuff though. That's good. And we have 3 farms almost ready.
Horde inside.
Horde inside. I know. Fight them off. Do a great job. Very good. Thank you.
Roger.
8 people not doing anything. That's not supposed to be that way. Yeah, we can do that a little later. I first of all want this removed. Let's rotate a bit. And that one. And that one. Because if they remove those, we get a clearer line of sight. Construction complete. Oh, the farm. I was thinking, like, what did they complete? I don't see a new structure being ready. But it's the farm. Now, I don't think they can finish this today. Oh, 7 the sun will go under. That's very nice.
There's nothing left.
Building work done.
This will start to provide us with some food. There's nothing left. This is done. Okay, let's get a little closer to home. Let's do that one. And then do a little row there. That should be it. And I guess once these are done, they should get in the car. And from there we will see. I'll probably just take them in back so that we can stay here and
Building clear. Building clear.
be safe. Ah, these are filled up on stuff. Oh, I heard the car fire up. Yep, there they go. Very good. Let's bring this stuff home first. So that we have the knowledge points. We'll get another mission for that too. Because bring the scientific materials, then we have that mission done.
Operator.
These can still continue because it's 2 hours till nightfall, so that should be okay. Oh, these park on one side and put the stuff in on the other. That's okay though.
We finished construction.
I guess we can send them out to these buildings.
We need a workspace where we can experiment and re-engineer all the pre-pandemic technology. We can store all the books there too. Let's build a research center and assign the most technical minds there.
Will do. Alright, let's do 1, 2, 3 more buildings and then you can come home.
Let's do this.
Search done.
Let's see, because it is now almost nightfall, so the infected should be coming out, especially those. So you guys get in here. You guys too. I want you back now. These will start wandering soon. Oh, it's full moon night. Yay.
The moon seems so close to the Earth tonight, reflecting the sunlight. The sky is perfectly clear.
Great. Let's research these two and then probably take the car and go on a big drive.
That's good.
To see if we can find extra stuff. Oh yes, this is helpful.
Building clear. Ready for action. No more to find. There's nothing left.
No, not gonna get into the car. Get the stuff in the storage and then get into the car. Okay, this is good. This is good. Now, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call this episode an end. It's 35 minutes now into the episode, and I think we're off to quite an okay start. So we're gonna continue soon enough. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.